Good morning, everyone, and welcome. This is Brasília Toastmasters, and today we have our English meeting because why not? Right? It's Saturday morning, and we are here. Well, let's start. Please keep your mic on mute, but also feel free to say hi. And if something's not going on right, just stop us and open your mic and say, hey, it's not working. We use sign language to applause. It's super fun and gives some energy for everyone. Remember to smile. We're being recorded and we are going to be in YouTube later. It's Monday, 7:30, right? Tuesday, 7:30.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday, 7:30, we are going to be in YouTube. And remember to use the word of the day and thumbs up when someone uses it. Also, and the most important thing, let's have fun. That's why we are here. It is not supposed to be boring, so let's have fun. But our first applause goes to our board, those amazing people that volunteer their time to make it happen. They are amazing, very engaging. Thank you, everyone. And also, let's remember our values, which is integrity, respect, excellence, and service. And today I would like to highlight integrity, which in short words is do what you are supposed to do to yourself, to our team, and to the organization. So because this brings trust, reputation, growth, and community. I'm Gisele, I'm the Toastmaster of the day, and today, we are going to talk about our new base camp because it got a Let me show you a few things. This is the new appearance of the base camp. It's super cool. And when you enter your pathway, you are right there. It's not like those weird things you have to click and not knowing where. Now it's very well organized. And they actually did some changes inside the projects. The learning, they included a lot of active learning. I mean, a lot, the most we can do in online learning, but now you can type some things here and it makes you reflect. And we learn more when we are writing more than when we are reading. So it's really cool. And also, they have something, they included some interactions, some flashcards. So it's really nice. Go there and discover. There's a lot of new things there. I also would like to show you the achievements tab. When you're in your first page, you have the achievements tab here. And here you have badges. You can give people badges, and when you complete your pets, you'll have badges as well. And you can share in LinkedIn if you want, and Facebook. I don't know why Facebook, but nobody uses Facebook anymore. But you can share it on LinkedIn. So and you can actually have a log of your speeches too. Your last lesson in your project, you can fill that out and the log will appear here in achievements. It's really nice to keep track. In the feedback tab, you can give badges for who you want. So if you go here, give feedback, for example, I want to give Laura a feedback and say that she is exceptional because she's very engaging. She is also trying to do something. And I just go here and say, thank you for your hard work. And I can make it visible to all members or just for her if you want. And you post the feedback. And now I go to the Laura webpage here. I couldn't find her, but I don't know why it's not showing up. But I suppose to go to her page and see her achievements, just like this one here. And you can see what everybody else is telling about the person there. So go there and check this out. is really nice. Now let's start our meeting. Our meeting is divided in 3 parts. We will start with Lucas and Olavo. They are our speakers today. They are finished their project and have their speech to us. After that, we have Nayá with table talks, which is super exciting. And our last part is the evaluation. So we evaluate the speakers. We also have the timer, the counter, and the grammar. And our general evaluator today is Dagoberto Silva. He's from Toastmasters Campinas. Thank you, Dagoberto, for being here. And Cynthia, our grammar, is from Rio. Thank you, too. Our Zoom master today is Laura Leal. She's the one responsible for making everything working here. Thanks, Laura. Thank you for your help. And let's start with Cynthia. Cynthia, what a grammarian does and what's the word of the day?
Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for having me. The grammarian will be checking, well, I will be checking your grammar, syntax, the usage of idiomatic expressions, if you use any. I will be making sure that you're, or signaling when you use Portuguesisms. That is not an official English word, let me reassure you. I have selected the word staple. The staple is actually a very versatile word in English. What I would like you to use it as today is in the sense of something that's a commodity for which demand is constant, or something that has widespread and constant use or appeal. One of the examples is having an up-to-date website is a staple in good business practices. You can have staples with food, for example, things that you will always have in your home: olive oil, butter, rice, beans for Brazilians. So that's what a staple is, beyond the mechanical thing that we use to bring papers together. The staple is also, yeah, that thing that we always need.
Okay, let's repeat the word, everyone. Can you open your mic?
Staple.
Staple.
Staple. Let's get started then. Olavo Paceli is our timekeeper today. And wanna tell us what a timekeeper does, Olavo?
Of course. Let me just, I don't know how to change my background right now, but in the time gonna be changing. So you know the time. For the prepared speeches today, now I find it. For the prepared speeches, we're gonna be having from 5 to 7 minutes. When we hit 5 minutes, it's gonna be changed to green, so they are eligible to vote. When they get to 6 minutes, gonna be changed to yellow. So you have a little leeway in order to finish your speech. And when you get 5 minutes or 7 minutes, gonna be red. So you have 30 seconds to finish your speech. That's for the prepared speeches. For the table topics, it's gonna be 1 minute, it's gonna turn green, 1.5 minutes, yellow, and then 2 minutes gonna turn to red. And for the evaluators today, that's Gisele and Gustavo, is 2 minutes green, 2.5 minutes yellow, and 3 minutes red. We have a tolerance of 30 seconds, just like the slide shows us. Pay attention to me whenever you're gonna be talking pin. So whenever I change, you realize that, because sometimes I don't pin the timer, so I don't know what the time is, and I keep yapping and yapping. But for now, if you're not eligible, it's gonna be this gray one. Thanks very much to you guys. The screen's yours, Giselle.
Thank you, Olavo. Our first sorry, there's another staple here. Marcos Filipe is our accounter. Marcos, can you tell us what an accounter does?
Sure. Good morning, everyone. In a Toastmasters, an accountant tracks filter words like and other verbal pauses during speech. This role helps speakers become more aware of unnecessary sounds, promoting clearly more effective communication. Just like this. Thank you.
Let's get started. Lucas is our first speaker. He's in the Pathway Presentation Mastery, and his project today is Understanding Vocal Variety. Welcome, Lucas. His speech is about an old teacher of mine, and the mic is yours.
Thank you, Gisele. I gotta to share screen because I need to, at some point, use a background sound. So let me do it. Sure, just a little. Be aware of your own voice. It is a powerful tool for the better or for the worse. When I was 10 years old, about this age, I was studying at elementary school. For some reason, I don't remember why, the current teacher needs to change, something happened. And then a substitute one entered, and I got to know teacher Yara. Teacher Yara, she was really, I'm pretty sure she had a degree or at least some study and practice in performing arts because she was really into it. I remember copying pages and pages of stories since our Brazilian folklore to stories made by her. But you can think, oh, she's cool, she's into performing arts and just copying. No, no, no. Sometimes, if the average higher than the usual, in my opinion, for an teacher, she interpreted it. She was telling stories with dynamics, using her body and using the voice in a way that it was magic for me. I still remember the pleasure of hearing and seeing her. It was something so cool. And once she told a horror story for us, of course, appropriated for children. I don't remember 100% of all the details, so I brought my own touch to it. And because of the project, the use of vocal variety, I intend to use it today. So let's see how it goes. And it's Halloween, so let's prepare. I hope you are hearing the background sound. If not, that's life. This is the story about Martinho. Martinho was a 10-year-old kid that moved with his parents to a new house. Mom and dad were searching for a good one, so their kid and dog could play and have fun with it. However, this caused Martinho to change school to another one closer to the new address, and this was a thing for him. So for the first 2 months, he suffered. It was a thing for him. He didn't make any friends. He preferred to stay in the garden and play with his dog, Barto. And Barto loved to make a mud and everywhere. It was a messy garden. And then one day he found a different toy because Barto loved to play with his toys in the garden. He found a different toy in this garden, a red Ferrari cart. It was not him. He didn't see it anywhere. He didn't have any friends, so it was different. He cleaned the best way he could and then added a new toy to his collection. 3 days later, he was at his room, and then he started to hear some steps in the corridor, like this. It was something like that. At first, he thought it was his parents just moving, so he didn't bother at all. Days passed, and the steps continued. And as I said, he was thinking it was his parents. Until one day. One day, the steps started, but also a soft cry. a cry that was getting a little louder because he was approaching to the door, to his door. Barto then started to grunt, make something like a dog presents something. And then the soft cry stopped. Martinho was like in a mood of sleepy thing. He didn't catch anything, but then something started to knock his door. Knock, 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 knock. He got a little scared, maybe, and Barto started barking. And then he was about to open the door, think he was about his parents, but the knock on the door was getting louder and louder and louder. It was getting too strong. Martinho got scared and started to cry, and Barto was screaming, was everything. It was a messy. And when everything was about to Martinho was thinking that everything was be crushed in that room. The knock stopped suddenly. Barto stopped barking also, and everything went silence. The next day, he told his parents about this, and they just thought it was a nightmare. Days passed, and the knock, the corridor, the soft cry, the loud and loud knocked on the door, and continued. And he got really scared. But then one day, in the soft cry, he heard like a whining, something like, my card, my card. Suddenly, he noticed the thing, the people or something, wanted the red card. He was too scared to throw the card to the door, so he threw out to the window, just like open the window and go there. And suddenly, the steps and the soft cry seemed to move away from the corridor. The next day, he tried to find the car, but he couldn't. It was nothing anywhere. This is the story, Martinho's story in short terms. I have like 7 minutes to tell it. Days later, months later, Martinho went well with school and made some friends. But sometimes he still remembers the soft cry, the steps, the knock on the door. What could have happened? Thank you.
Let's give Lucas some feedback. I think Laura is sharing the link for the feedback. So please, we have 1 minute. I live in a small city here, and everything is about Halloween now. So yesterday there are like several teenagers in the streets dressed up. It was super fun.
Time's up.
1 minute. Thank you, Olavo. And now I invite Olavo to be our second speaker today. He is on the pathway Leadership Development, level 4. And his project today is lead a small team. A thank you note, Olavo Paceli. The mic is...
Have you ever wondered how all of this worked? No, not talk about Zoom. I talk about a Toastmaster English meeting. This all started last year when I joined the club in March. At the time, I wanted a place in which I could practice my English and improve my public speaking skills. The thing was, we didn't have any English speaking meetings. So I started bugging Nayá all the time. Nayá, let's make it happen, let's make it happen. At the time, the president was Solo. He kind of promised me that at some point we will have, so I stuck around. And the day came. It was August 26th of last year. I had the pleasure to deliver a speech in English. It was so much different from everything I had done before. I normally go to Cultura Inglesa and practice my English there, but giving a Toastmaster meeting is more official, more real. There was a catch. Adding an extra meeting would mean that Nayá will have a lot of workload on her back, and it wouldn't be fair to her. So what I did was I tried to help her during the meetings, try to be a staple on all of the meetings, at least giving a speech on every month on the English meetings. Every once in a while, I'll try to be the Toastmaster of the day. And I started getting used to it, started getting better at organizing the meetings, started getting better in English and at public speaking, and I enjoy a lot of it. And between the transition at the board from 23-24 to 24-25, I officially became the vice president of English meetings. It was really great opportunity, and mean I'll have more responsibility on the club. But if that meant the betterment of the club, I'll gladly take that responsibility. I cannot stress how much thankful I am for Nayá for this opportunity and for the club. Whenever I had to touch base with my fellow Toastmasters, it's a little bit stressful. I have to talk to them, and I don't know exactly how to tell them what I need, my needs in regards to the agenda. But Nayá taught me the ropes on how to do that in order for me to not be a whiny wheelie and not annoy them. So whenever I talk to them, I like to make sure that they feel welcome in the meeting, that they are part of this, and that this means something to them, and that English meeting Toastmaster from Toastmaster isn't an obligation or a burden on their backs. Just so people cannot make a meeting happen. And I'd like to say thanks to Laura, she's here today, and Daniel. They are always ready to pick up the slack, the lesson. Because in the last English meeting, I was supposed to be the Zoom master. I didn't even know how to start that. So of course I didn't do a good job, and Daniel had to be the Zoom master. Fortunately for me, he was there to do that, and he did an amazing job. He carried the whole meeting, especially the Zoom master part. And today, Laura is the Zoom master, and as how she's helping me, she's also going to be my timer because I cannot be the timer and deliver speech. Now I'm really glad to have them. Recently, there are two people that have been participating more in the English meetings, and they are Gisele and Gustavo. Gisele was supposed to be the topics master today, but she saw that we didn't have a Toastmaster for the day, and she asked me to pick up the mantle. And I was so excited, so happy, because it meant that she was engaged in the club. I'm so happy that people are seeing this as a meeting and a place to be. They want to be here. They are talking to me. Oh, we should have 2 meetings on the month, and it's gonna be more responsibility to me. But I'm happy to have that. Gustavo, he's getting out of his comfort zone today. He's gonna be my evaluator. It's gonna be his first time evaluating. And I'm so happy that he's here challenging himself. There is someone else, Marcos Filipe. It's his first time taking an active part on an English meeting from Toastmasters. He's gonna be the accountant today. If last meeting was anything to go by, he's gonna do a great job today. You don't have to take roles in a meeting in order to make this happen. There are another two people that they are always make this happen alongside me. They are Lucas and Raquel. When we started this journey in the Toastmaster meeting, for the longest time was me and Raquel delivering speeches. Raquel delivered 4 speeches since August last year to February of this year. And she even finished her pathways track. I never saw someone finish a pathway track before, and it was amazing to see. She had to deliver a speech from 20 to 22 minutes in English. It was so hard, but it was amazing to see her. Lucas isn't too far behind. He has 3 speeches on his belt. Today that makes 4, so he's catching up to Raquel. And now I'm very happy to have them because I normally deliver all the speeches, so you guys be bored of me all the time being here, but I have some help whenever it comes to that. There are the 2 people that have recently been helping me, and they are not from Toastmasters. They are Cynthia and Dagoberto. Dagoberto is today's general evaluator. That's the role that scares people the most. And it's important that the GE is from outside the club. That way they don't have a biased view of how we're making all of this. Last meeting, the GE was Cynthia. The GE's general evaluator was Cynthia. And today she wanted to be the grammarian. And this is always an amazing opportunity for the grammarian to be a native speaker. Her first language is English, so it's amazing opportunity to have her delivering us a feedback. When I started Toastmasters, I thought that being a leader was having to do everything. But in time, I learned that being a leader is supposed to have people ready to help you. And I know I have a great team leading with me today. Thanks everyone that listened to me. Have a great Saturday because I know I have one.
Thank you, Olavo. I do love how you use your experience in Toastmasters to deliver this speech. It was amazing. Thank you for that. We do rely on people. That's how we live as humans. So congratulations. Feedback for Olavo, please. 1 minute. I was talking about yesterday. My husband has a band. So he was playing downtown Lafayette. That's where I live here. Dress up as a skeleton. Halloween times. Okay, let's continue. Olavo, how was how was Lucas' time today?
Lucas delivered his speech, a no teacher of mine, in 6 minutes and 50 seconds. That means he's eligible to vote. And I delivered my speech, a thank you note, in 6 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm also eligible to vote. The
Yay.
screen's yours.
So let's vote for the best speech. Who did it great? It's kind of hard to choose between them. I'm seeing Nati now. I think you got here later. Hello.
Time's up.
Time's up. So I was told that we don't have network break in this meeting. So sorry. But we can have some network with Nayá in our table topics today. Hey Nayá, what did you prepare for us today? And remember, the word of the day is a staple. Remember to use it.
Hello, everyone. Great Saturday to be here with you. So I'm the table topics master. And if you don't know what the table topic is, I'm going to say using the word of the day is a staple of every Toastmaster meeting, helping members sharpen the impromptu speaking skills in fun and engaging way. So I hope you have a great time here. We're not doing the networking, but we have a great time here. So as not everyone here today is Zadora, I think she's a guest. I'm gonna explain a little bit about what it's about, okay? So what's the table topics? Just as I said, is impromptu speaking. So you have to improvise what you're gonna say. So Isadora, you have to watch out for the timekeeper. That's his Olavo, and he's going to show you the time. So 1 minute, green, you are okay, you are eligible to be voted. So there will be a vote. The yellow one will be 1 minute and 50, right? 30, sorry, not good at maths. And the red one, it's like stop, then you have 30 seconds to wrap it up, okay? So I'm gonna give you a topic, as I said, table topics. And as Halloween is coming, Gisele said, like her husband was dressed up yesterday, it's trick or treat time. So I'm gonna ask for the first volunteer. Laura, can you be our volunteer here?
I guess it's not called a volunteer once you don't volunteer, but sure.
Oh, grateful. Thank you so much for volunteering. So the question to you, Laura, is trick or treat?
That's a tough question because I really like to eat sweets, to eat candy. Here in Brazil, we don't have the whole trick or treats tradition. So I can just go to my neighbor's door and ask, hey, do you have some treats for me? And now I have to go and buy my own treats. That's not so nice. So I like the treats part, but maybe going back to when I was a little kid and doing some tricks with the people around. And they don't have to be like egging someone's house or something like that. Maybe we can do some tricks when you just like give small bumps in people around you. You know, when someone is very focused on, I don't know, a Toastmasters meeting, for example, and you just go and you're like, boom, and the person goes crazy. I really like to get my interior child who's still alive here sometimes, because now that I have to buy my own candies, it's not that fun anymore. I really liked better when I went to those kids' parties and got those, I don't know the word for that in English, but the packages we receive at the end, like the surprise thing. I really like that. So today I'll go with tricks because I really miss doing that. Thank you.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you the question. You just did the I know. Okay, but now I asked you trick or treat, I'm gonna give you the question, okay? That's okay with you?
Two
Laura?
speeches.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
Try to use the word of the day. It's staple.
Staple, that's right. So Laura, you said trick or treat. What did you ask for?
I wanted to have tricks.
Okay, so do you know what is an acronym?
Acronym? Yeah, like ONG.
Yes, that's right. What does it mean, OMG?
ONG, it's a non-profit organization.
Okay, so just it's the initials of the word, right? ONG. ONG. I thought you said
ONG, yeah.
Like God, like today, right now. So I'm going to give you an acronym, and you have to do that on. Okay. So the word, for example, VIP stands for
Very important person.
who is the most VIP person in your life and why? And that's your screen, Laura.
Thank you, Nayá. Next time I'll wait for the screen's yours to start talking because I get super excited. I love talking. Yeah, I'm going to choose someone who's a person, but it's not human, and who's barking right beside me. I think you maybe can hear her. She's my dog. And right now, she's the most important person in my life. I wake up and she's already waiting for me in the morning because she really needs to go for a walk. Right now, she's 1 year and 3 months maybe, and she has so much energy. So she doesn't care if you're still waking up and warming up and just slowly going on with your life. She's very excited and she's so happy to see you and she wants to share that happiness with you. And even if you're tired and you went to a happy hour last night and you want to do your stuff, she can just pick you up and take you to the garden. Actually, I don't have a garden, but she can take you outside. And it's such a staple in my life to have her because every time I'm feeling down or I need someone to cheer me up, she's there for me. And also I'm there for her. And I really like to forge that bond with her. For now, I'm choosing a person that is not a human. And I'm going with Cairo, my dog, who doesn't want to be shown on camera. I tried. Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. If you don't know, Laura and I, we're neighbors and we never meet. And I would like to meet someday the VIP person in your life, Laura. Okay, thank you very much. I need a volunteer and I'm really a dictator today. Sorry, I'm gonna ask for Isadora. I think she's a guest and she's here to improve her English. Isadora, let's take this job with me.
Yes, I mean, I'm a bit shy.
So Isadora, trick or treat?
Treat.
Treat. Are you sure? No, I'm kidding.
I was, but now.
Treat. So I'm gonna ask you the question. Use the word of the day, staple, and 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes. Watch out for Olavo. So the question is, what the best treat you ever received on Halloween or in life? Okay, the screen is yours, Isadora.
I mean, that can be like a bit philosophical, but I think the best treat is like advice. Yeah, I don't know. I've received like really good advice through my life, so I think most of those like professional advice is like a treat because it's really sweetened my life because it made it easier. So yeah, and oh, it's hard. I'm trying to put the word staple on it. And it's I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. It's just that really is it was something that I think it's really important, and it I don't know, that was, I'm sorry.
Can you share with us a good advice that you got?
Well, there's like big advice, but there's like some little ones. For example, when you're doing meeting and you're nervous, you take like a little, like the thing with a needle on it, and you just put it in your hand. That way you can like chill a little bit. And it's weird, but it really works. So there's those things that really help me on public presentations or things like this.
That's
Yeah.
great, Isabella. Sorry for giving you the time here, but thank you for sharing that with us. Guys, this is for today. We don't have that much time. I loved being here today. Thank you, Olavo, for the lovely speech. And have a great Halloween, everyone, okay? Trick or treat to you. Bye. Back to you, Gisele.
Thank you, everyone. This was fun. Olavo, how did our speakers did with time?
Laura, on her first speech, she delivered it in 1 minute and 33 seconds, so she is eligible to be voted at. On her second speech was 1 minute and 27 seconds. She's also eligible. And Isadora, on her speech, she delivered 1 minute and 38 seconds. She's also eligible for being voted at. Thank you very much. And this screen's yours, Giselle.
Thanks. Let's vote for the best speech. Is Laura there twice?
Sorry for stealing someone's chance to speak.
Hi, Raquel.
Hello.
Raquel, you got here in the best time because it's time for evaluations. And today we had two, like level 3 and actually one level 3 and one level 4 speech. So it's really hard to evaluate this guy because I am a level 2. So today I'm going to be evaluating Lucas. Lucas delivered a really nice story for us. It's a Halloween story, and his challenge today was to use vocal variety, and he did it great. It was amazing how he could slow down and put some suspense in the air when he was talking about Martinho, if I'm not wrong. You brought some suspense and you did great with the steps and the louder voice. So it was a really good use of the vocal variety. Congratulations for that. Something to improve, something you can work on. Try to make more pauses. Try to be more intentional with your pauses. For example, you said the knocking the door stopped, so you could have stopped the speech there just for a second, so we could have this feeling of being stopping. You also talk about like a 10-year-old. You could like have use your hands to show it's a small kid, and when you use 100%, for example, you could do something big like 100% or just 100% is just one. And something else, it's you did a great job like getting close to the camera to bring the suspense too. You can use more the laterals of your screen. You can like stop like this and try to play with the screen here. But in general, it was really engaging speech. And I hope you can keep growing and finish your pathway with all feedbacks that you have got until now. So thank you very much for that. And see you next time. Our next evaluation is from Gustavo. Here we're going to be evaluating Olavo. Thanks, Gustavo. The screen is yours.
Hi, everyone. Olavo, first of all, I would like to thank you for your speech here. It was really good. I appreciated how you used the word staple, so it was very natural. Another really point that I would like to share is that your pauses were really amazing in your speech, and also your pronunciation was clear and it made it easy to follow. And of course, sharing a personal story is always really good to engage the audience. And some points to improve. Sometimes you were speaking really fast, but you started slow, and in the final part, your speech was a little fast in the sentence. And although your story was very interesting, I felt there was some disconnected points, so it was hard to follow. And to keep it, to work in some strategies, I would like to no, but I was trying to keep some usage to you, like using strategic pauses that you can make your key points even more impactful, and also exploring your eye contact will be engaging even more the audience. But but your speech was amazing, and only these 2 points to improving. And thank you for your experience here, because it was really appreciate for me to see how it worked on the backstage. So thank you.
Thank you, Gustavo. Olavo, how the evaluators did with timing.
Gisele evaluated Lucas, and she did that in 2 minutes and 17 seconds. And Gustavo evaluated myself, and he did in 3 minutes and 2 seconds. So they are both eligible to be voted.
So let's get it voted. I am here talking and just realized that I muted. So let's go to the ending of our meeting. And today we have Dagoberto Silva from Campinas. I heard that Campinas is known as the Phoenix City. Is it true, Dagoberto?
Hey, thank you for having me. I didn't understand which kind of city?
Campinas. You're from Campinas, right?
Yeah, the club, Campinas #1.
And I heard that Campinas is known as a Phoenix City because a lot of people survived from yellow fever in the past. Did you know that? Is it
No,
true?
I didn't know about that because actually I'm from Pernambuco, Recife, and I have been in Campinas for 3 years. Nowadays, actually, I live in São Paulo, in the downtown, but I still connected with the club. We have meetings 100% online version, so that's allow us to have members from another place. But yeah, you know more than me about Campinas history.
It's not me, it's Wikipedia.
Great.
So thank you for being here, Dagoberto, as our general evaluator. So how did we do today? Try to use the word of the day as staple.
Yes. Thank you for having me again. Was a real pleasure to be with you here in Brazilian Saturday English meetings. One of my things that we can learn participating in another clubs, in another meetings, is to saw how diversity could be a meeting in Toastmaster. Regarding, we have a standardization to conduct that, but we have like authenticity to conduct it. And I could see that here in Brasília. I had some points to share with you, and I really love it. First of all, I really love the way how Gisele, the Toastmaster, conducted a immersive onboarding on the new base camp in the website. That's really nice because I know how as a member you can be struggling to visiting the site, to search the site and understand better about the pathways. So congratulations, Gisele, to conduct that. And also, I really love the energy, high energy that you brought to us. It's really important as a driver in the meeting to do that. Also, I really like the images, stickers, and sounds as a supportive to deliver it and conducted this lively energy environmental to us. So congratulations about it. Regarding the first speaker, Lucas, congratulations. I really love it, the way how you connected the sounds, the history, the pause. It's really important, so rich. Use it, the pause during the speech. That's really nice. Olavo, I could see your authenticity and your eyes shining brightly when you talked about Toastmasters. That's beautiful to saw. And something staple to us in Toastmasters giving feedback, right? So it's really important to use. I hope that everyone here delivered a feedback, a structured feedback to Olavo and Lucas as well. And participating during the table topic. I know in Saturday is short ones, but it's really nice to be a volunteer and participating during the table topic, because that is a good way to receive feedback as well. And things to thinking about, probably some challenges or rethinking about it. I saw a little couple of people clapping in this way, and that's a part of feedback as well. Is a ritual to recognize who will be in the stage, on the stage. So that's really important. It's a symbol of respect of who will be speaking. So please use the clap, recognize who will be speaking with us. And at least, but not the last but not least important feedback, Nayá, congratulations to connect the table topic with the so huge, bigger TAM on October. That's Halloween. So it's really nice to do this kind of connections during the meetings. So that's really nice. And one differences that I saw comparing Brasília with Campinas, this third part of the meeting is conducted by the general evaluator. So that's could be a possibility, because you can split a little bit the high role that is conducting the meeting with the general evaluating this last part of the meeting. So thank you all. Back to you, Gisele. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Dagoberto. As Olavo said, it's always good to have someone from outside to evaluate us and bring some new ideas. So thank you for that. Now we have the most scary one, which is the counter. So how did we do?
Good morning again, everyone. As we all know, clear, confident communication is the staple of effective speaking. Today, I observed each of you to see how frequently filler words appear in your speech, which can sometimes interrupt the flow of ideas. Let's go over each person's performance, keeping in mind that reducing these fillers can help us make clarity and focus staples in our communication. Let's begin. Gisele. Gisele, use
de Gisele Nascimento e de outros artistas similares.
my Alexa was talking. Sorry.
Alexa is working with us.
Yeah. Gisele said 2 and 8, 6 and 4 so. Lucas said 1 and 1 D, 1 so, and 1 2. Olavo said 2 and. Nayá said 3 so, 4 4 and 1 and. Cynthia said 2 and. Dagoberto said 5 and 9 1 2, 1 and 1 so. Laura said 1 D. Isadora said 1 so, 1 and 11 and. Gustavo said 3 and 4 2 and 7 E. I think I said everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcos. It's always important for us to recognize our feeling words. I do a lot in English because I all the time trying to bring the word. But so let's continue. And now we have the evaluation of our grammarian. Cynthia, how did it go with English?
It went well. You can all be very proud of yourselves. I am going to be nitpicky, and this could actually last a half an hour, or it can last 5 minutes. So I'm going to try and get the biggest ones so that no one is going to get sick of hearing me speak. The word of the day, staple, that I heard, and I'm sorry, I might have missed. Okay, I'll send you the details later. Sorry. I may have missed a couple of staples, and I'm sorry, but I did hear Gisele, Nayá, Laura, Olavo use them once each. So 4 or 5 times that the word staple was used. I did not count the times when someone said, I'm going to try and use the word staple, or don't forget the word staple. So that doesn't count. Really the global thing that I would say to you all is slow down. Slow down. If you listen to Obama speaking, he speaks very slowly, and he is one of the best public speakers that I have seen in my life. He speaks slowly. He weighs his words. He pronounces everything. He doesn't swallow the words. Brazilians talk fast. There's no going around it. You talk fast. And what happens when you talk fast is you're gonna make mistakes because you're not using the correct past tense. You're gonna say, he didn't worry, or he didn't work. Well, that's not a good example, but you're going to forget the past tense. We're not going to hear the past tense, and so it's going to be a mistake. But you're thinking you said it, but you didn't. So you need to really just slow down. I would use a very bad word, but I won't. Slow down. Let's see. An ah counter. The ah counter forgot to, or didn't notice maybe the one word that I absolutely detest. I hate it. I come from California, and I totally hate it. Okay. It's so annoying. This if I could take one word out of the English language, it would be like. And some of you have used it more. Isadora, you used it the most, but you are a guest. You have not been using, practicing this public speaking. So you and you're speaking in a foreign language, all of you. So I totally get it. But please don't pick up the worst thing that us natives use. Please do not pick that up. Pick up lazy language. That's fine, but not like. Please, 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 please. Ban that entirely from your vocabulary. Yeah, you guys do say that in what is lazy language? Lazy language is I'm gonna, I don't wanna, not saying, not pronouncing, I'm going to, I want to. The lazy language is not pronouncing things, not using the formal tone. Exactly. I'm gonna. So I would prefer you to use that because it's more colloquial, but like, for me, it's just whenever I hear like, and whenever I've already spoken about this, whenever I hear vocal fry, the girls that talk like this, and then they go like that, I have to really go zen. Do not slap this person. Do not get angry. So please, as non-native speakers, don't pick up the worst things we have in our languages, in our language. Let me see. Pronunciation. Gustavo, you made me laugh because, in Brazilian, in Portuguese, you guys don't like words that end with consonants. And I never noticed that. So you're like feedback. You're going to say feedbacky, right? Okay. But Gustavo, you did something that I have never noticed before, but you did it so much that I'm going to listen to that more carefully. You put an E before all of the S's. Is speaking, is slow, is start, is speech. And I was amazed that I had never noticed it. So when a word starts with S, there's no E in front of it. That's one thing. Let me see. Dagoberto used the word to conduct. So Dagoberto, don't leave yet. I'm going to talk about you using the word conduct.
Total attention. Eyes on you.
You use the word conduct. So you don't conduct a meeting. You conduct an orchestra, but you do not conduct a meeting. You lead a meeting, you pilot a project. Conduct is a false friend. And I guess that's it for the big things. But really slow down. Everyone needs to slow down. That's it.
Thank you, Dagoberto. I know you have to go. Thank you for being here and giving us the general evaluation. It was perfect. See you. And thank you, Cynthia. It's always good to have a native speaker with us. You are not a native speaker.
No, I'm laughing at Lucas's,
okay.
Lucas's comment.
Yeah, we have a fun club here. And I would like Cynthia to be by my side every day so she can correct me because people are too polite. They don't want to correct us. And it's annoying. I don't want to talk wrong all the time. I've been here for 7 years and my English just sucks. Sorry.
No one's English sucks here. No one's English sucks here. So I'm learning Portuguese, right? I've been living here in Brazil for almost 2 years, and I'm learning Portuguese. And you are also so polite in not correcting, but you need to insist. You need to ask, is this correct? Did I say it right? And these people will slowly but surely, they'll get used to correcting you because they'll understand that you're serious in wanting them to correct you. Sometimes it's difficult in a conversation to say, oh, you said that wrong, because it's in the middle of a conversation. But in a WhatsApp conversation, you can definitely say, was that the right way to say it? And if you're the one asking, is this the right way to say that? then you're teaching them that they can correct you if you're the one asking for the correction. And then little by little, it's what I've seen here in Brazil. Now people are just naturally saying, no, that's not how you say it. This is how you say it.
And the funniest thing is when we ask why do you talk like this? And American says, I have no idea. That's how we've been living. So yeah, that's how we talk.
I learned English grammar when I started teaching English grammar. Yeah, I didn't know.
Okay, like now we are going, just kidding. Now we are going to our awards. And how did we go? Oh, no, sorry. Our winner for the impromptu speech was Laura. Yeah, she did too, so not fair, I think. And for the evaluation, it was me. Yay! for all the votes. And now the best one, the speaker of the day, the speech of the day is for Lucas. Thank you, Lucas. Congratulations. And now just remember our next meeting is next Sunday. It's in Portuguese. It's a hybrid meeting. And our next English meeting is on the 9th, I guess. I'm not sure if we're having this, but probably. And see you there. And my question for you today is, did you have fun? How was it? Let's take a picture. Where is everyone? Let's take a picture. Smile.
Okay, I can do it in 3. Deborah and Isadora are opening their cameras. Yeah, Deborah, você não precisa
you.
falar, hein?
Oh,
Só sorrir.
let's
okay?
let's do something scary like Halloween. Just look. Thank you,
Understand.
everyone. Did you get it?
Thank you.
All the pictures? Thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming here. Olavo, thank you for all your help. I was, as at in my previous club, the Toastmaster of the day does everything. He connects with everyone, do everything actually. And it will be really hard to do this here because I don't know everybody. So it was really important having your support as VP of Education, right? So thank you very much for all your help. You are also my best mentor, the only one that I have, but it's the best one. So thank you.